I am superhuman. I am an almighty being. I have total domination over my life. I have total control of my universe. I am the greatest authority. I am the one true supreme God.
Greetings. Welcome to episode 41. This is container 14, part 1. As you can see, I have stuff stacked on top of this container. I got it out of storage, and it is items that I have not yet put into a container. But this particular container has some space in it, so I'm hoping I can take this stuff, go through it, show it to you guys, and then go through the rest of the container and condense it all down into this one container. That is my goal. So, let's start from the top. We have a book of some type. Mega Drive and Game Gear, all catalog, 93. In Japanese. And it's got color pictures all the way through. And I can't really tell you if they're cheat codes or if they're scores, like rankings. But yeah, they have table game, puzzle game, different categories. So yeah, Mega Drive and Game Gear, all catalog, 93. 1993 is some time ago. This is Sega Visions, and this is the one. Did I have 3 of these? I got 3, but I bought them for this one, because it has the Game Gear on there, like premiering. So I got that for because it had Sega Game Gear right on the front. Game Gear is here. 6 info pack pages on Game Gear, and then the other 2 would just happen to come with the that auction. This is heavy. And this is the official Fighter's Companion with a K, Mortal Kombat 2. Secrets for Sega Genesis, Game Gear, and Game Boy. Only $9.99. So another strategy guide by Brady Games, 1993, for Mortal Kombat 2. Free Mortal Kombat tattoos, secret codes revealed, all the moves for all the characters, how the experts play, blow-by-blow tactics, find the fight, the hidden characters, Game Genie codes, tips to take down the bosses. And then also in here with that is Mortal Kombat instruction manual for number 1, Mortal Kombat instruction manual for part 2, and then regular Mortal Kombat. I don't recall if this was included with the strategy guide, or if I got the strategy guide, these were laying in front of me and I just put them in the envelope. I don't remember. Let's take this down and take a look. Whoa, does that look familiar? Bought one, totally forgot about it, and then bought it again. So I have 2. The first one I showed you is in a little better condition than this one. What else is in here? Oh, good lord. Promotional Frisbees for Mortal Kombat 3. Sega Genesis, Game Boy, and Game Gear, and I got 2 of them. So a Frisbee advertising Mortal Kombat 3, and I bought 2 Frisbees, because, you know, Frisbees, I do not at all remember buying that. We have just a plain Sega Game Gear. I don't know why that was in like a bubble envelope. I don't know why. I'll add it to the stack that I have going on. Let's take a look. We have... I never even unwrapped this. This is still like bubble wrapped from when they shipped it to me. Another Japanese Game Gear TV tuner pack. Japanese style. I think that's the second one that I've showed you, I think. This I found at a thrift store, which is just random. It's a Sega Sports watch. It's not going to focus in clearly enough, so I'll put a picture over here. A close-up picture so you can see it. But I found it at a thrift store, and I was like, Sega Sports watch? That's random. A case for a cell phone that looks like a Sega Game Gear. Even though my phone did not fit this, I was like, oh, Game Gear, a case. I should get that. I say that on a lot of stuff. Game Gear related. We have a cleaning gear. I'll put a picture over here of it close up. Keep out of reach of children. Wash hands after use. In case of eye contact, flush with running water. Avoid exposing to extreme temperatures and store in a cool, dry place. Made in Malaysia. So we have that one. And then we have the Eliminator. Prevents power flashes, blank screens, scrambled pictures. Assures peak performance from your game system. And it's pink. I'll put a picture so you can see it up close, because I know the camera's not going to focus in close enough for that. So some random stuff. We have some empty Game Gear cartridge containers. Whenever these would pop up for a cheap price, I would pick them up. And then I just saw an auction on eBay. Someone had 4 of them, and they wanted $30 for 4 of those clear cartridge cases. I was like, good Lord. That's ridiculous. If you see that auction, don't buy it. Oh, here we go. This is a prototype of a game. RC Grand Prix, 1990. I'll put a bigger picture up for you, but that is a prototype cartridge. This is RC Grand 1. I have a few of these. So we'll be seeing more as I rediscover them in future containers, but I know that I have more that I've picked up over the years. Some of them, when they came up, were just so much money. People bid them up so high, it was ridiculous, so I just let them go. But I know there's collectors out there who really like the prototypes, so I get to a certain point in my bidding, and then I just back off, because I'm like, it's not worth what people are moving it up to. Just not worth it. We have a box of games. And let me turn this around so the titles are facing me. What do we have in here? We have Bootleg, Japanese, US, Japanese, bootleg, multi-cart, European. What I will do is I will take a picture of each of these games and make a little slideshow so that you can actually see what's in this box without me holding up every single one. So I will start that slideshow right now. Some interesting games were in there. Games that I forgot that I owned. What is this? Here we go. 28 Sega Game Gear original official clear game cases. I got 28 of them for $25 in October of 2018. But this is another box of games, and you can see right away that the multi-game cartridge is right on top. Bootleg, multi-game, and then underneath it looks like all clear containers. So what I will do is I will do another slideshow of what's in this box so you can see the individual games without me holding them up. And yeah, check it out. Here it is. So there it is. Quite a few games in there. Let's take a look at this. We have lip and tape cello bags. I don't know why I have these. Maybe I bought some clear protective boxes and they included these for free to see if I'd want to order some. We have a beat up copy of Micro Machines. Games in there. And the reason for return says not working, and the date is December 18, 1994. So December 18, 1994, someone returned this game, said it didn't work, and I must have bought an auction for a lot of them because I have several over there of Micro Machines. So maybe they had problems with this Codemasters game not playing correctly, since I have several that have return stickers on them. Or maybe people bought the game and thought it sucked, so they just returned it and said it doesn't work, because what is the store going to do? Pop out a Game Gear unit and plug the game in and be like, yeah, it works. So, 2 players on 1 Game Gear. Here we have something in an envelope. I bought a Star Wars manual. I must have thought I needed it, so I bought just the manual. And if you've watched my other videos, you know how many manuals I have as spares. This is me buying championship paperwork for me buying championship hockey boxed complete back January 25th of 2012. Let me see if the price is on here. 34 British pounds with shipping and handling of $6.99. So that's pretty cheap. And I always put in a long typed out request when I would buy games box from overseas, like, please, please, please ship this in a solid cardboard box. Please do not put it in a bubble envelope. Please wrap some bubble wrap or packing peanuts or airbags around the game. And more often than not, people would respect that request and send it to me correctly, so it wouldn't arrive damaged. And then every once in a while, despite my request, someone would just mail it the cheapest way possible, and it would show up just crushed and damaged, and it would fucking suck. Because you get really excited about a game, and then it would arrive damaged. You're like, this is not how it was when you shipped it, and you went cheap on the shipping to save yourself a few dollars, or to keep a few dollars in your pocket, and you end up sending me a damaged product, pretty much. A few more cases. These are Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I remember taking them apart for some reason. But that's what's in that little box. We have some Earthworm Jim treat sacks. 8 sacks. Found these. I like Earthworm Jim the game. I found these at a thrift store for 45 cents. Earthworm Jim on the Game Gear is one of my preferred games to play, so when I saw these, I laughed. Groovy treats! Okay. And then this is wrapped together with all types of pieces of bubble wrap. Not like one big piece. And this is a power back rechargeable battery pack and AC adapter. It looks like this is originally from EV Games. If I move it here, then I can put a picture in the corner, but this is coming out pretty clear. So it was the power back with the AC adapter. So that cleared off the top. So now let's look really quick. We'll look briefly into here so the video's not too long. We'll take a look inside and see what we find. We have a padded envelope from Ireland. And this is just paperwork from previous game purchases and such. Nothing of note. I see some Game Gear games on top, and I would put them in these bags before I started buying the clear protected boxes. So there's going to be a lot of quart-sized bags, I guarantee it. We have Quest for the Shaven Yak, starring Ren and Stimpy. Complete in the box. Again, quart-sized bags from Dollar Tree. It worked. They served their purpose. We have Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. Game Gear, 1 player. Oh no, Minnie has been captured by the evil witch, Mizabel. Terrible. We have, and these bags rip super easy, so you can just literally just tear the tops right off. They're so cheap. We have a sealed copy of Robocop 3 with a Kohl's sticker on it saying it was $24.99 when they were selling it. But it's a sealed copy, which is pretty cool. We like sealed copies of games because they're hard to find now, and it's kind of cool to rediscover them in my collection because I don't remember what like I've already said, I don't remember what I have and don't have. So you seeing it here is almost me seeing it again for the first time because this stuff has been packed away for so long. This is a beat up copy of Zoop. I know I haven't showed this game before, so I'll show you this beat up copy. On the back it's coded, "I can't stop playing this game. Kids to Adults" by Viacom New Media. We have The Majors Pro Baseball, and the hang tab is tore off. So that was probably included in an auction with other things. So I really didn't care about the condition of the box because I know that I have this in mint condition already. So I know I did not buy an auction just for that game. Ooh, a plastic quart bag with a layer of bubble wrap. For who but our friend Joe Montana Football. And the box is in really good shape, which is probably why I put a little extra protection in there besides just the bag. The bag was just to keep the dust off of the games or anything, any type of substance off the games while they are in storage. I haven't run into any insects, mice, anything. 0. So, which is good. We have Mortal Kombat by Arena, complete in the box. There we go. Okay. Let me keep track of how many I'm opening here. 5 more. And that should be good for this video. We have Ninja Gaiden for the Game Gear. Wield the Dragon Sword. And that's in really good condition. It's going to be nice to put these in protective boxes so they're not just in bags laying in a container. They'll be nice and organized. And I'll actually know what the hell I have in my collection because I'm taking pictures of every single thing that I go through in these containers. We have a sealed copy of Psychic World. There it goes. Can't beat a good sealed copy of Psychic World. Can the powers of ESP overcome the powers of evil? Question mark. Aha! I knew I had it. I knew I had it. I have another instruction manual for Championship Hockey. And this I was actually looking for, which is the F1 World Championship Edition. One of my copies, over here, doesn't have the manual, and I'm like, I know that I had found a spare manual to complete that game. So there it is. That's awesome. And then Well, let me stick with games. Let me just pull up 3 randomly, and then we'll call it a video. We have MTV's Music Television, Beavis and Butthead. The box is a bit tattered, but I know that I have one in really good shape. I remember that. I don't know why. Some games I remember and some games I don't. This game was just up for sale. I was watching the auction. It was for a sealed copy, which I have, but this is a super mint copy of the game Stargate. I think the sealed copy sold for under $40. I was just curious to see what people are paying for sealed games, since I'm going to have spares and be eventually selling off spares of games. This is a sealed copy of Tom and Jerry, the movie. And there's an orange sticker on the back that says $20. So for $20, you could have had Tom and Jerry sealed for the Sega Game Gear. What a bargain. Never played the game. Okay. I will finish this container up in the next video. And because I have a lot of pictures now to take of the individual games, and then I have to crop them and then put them all into the video, so that's going to take a little bit of time, but I think you might enjoy seeing the individual games, since there's bootlegs and multi-games and random weird shit. So I hope everyone is doing quite well, and I will see you in 1 week for episode 42, which will be container 14, part 2. Be well.
That's terrible.